Congress shall now vote for approval of H.R. 8791, the Homeland Terrorism Preparedness Bill. Said bill requests emergency response funding up to and including
classified.
This section is classified. Dollars to prepare for national level terrorist attack and or attack from classified. Funding for first responder personnel and vehicles would be doubled if said attack leads to more than 80% of national population being affected by classified. This funding shall commence in conjunction with the first attack on classified, or the first large-scale outbreak of classified, dependent upon which comes first. Civilian and military units shall be trained in containment and combat of classified, including irradiated classified, with possibility of classified airborne, classified flesh eating, classified
airborne flesh eating. Do you hear this?
As classified spewing, classified escape are released or otherwise become uncontrollable.
Spewing and escape
units may also be directed to combat said classified due to their enormous size and otherworldly strength. Should event occur in urban areas, Jesus. That's classified, far surpassing our darkest nightmares. Should casualties exceed classified body disposal actions, shall be halted and associated resources shall be reallocated to classified underground, classified
Ozark Mountains. Birthing centers, they're calling them, to restart population.
Having now reviewed the bill, I ask you to please cast your
What?
vote.
That pink comb of mine between your seat. I see it sticking out. Why were you trying to hide it on me?
What are you talking
I'm
about?
finally free, but I had to ask myself, how do I add value?
How did it get in there?
Person? I knew that
That's
once
my
I
comb,
figured
not
this out, I
yours.
wouldn't have to deal with trading my time for money, working 10-hour days.
I don't even know how that would have got in there.
Worried about, making rent, helping out my single mom. I had tried everything: Amazon, Airbnb, affiliate marketing, network.
Dámy a pánové, naším dalším hostem je Zdeněk Polraj.
Congress shall now vote for approval of
Shit.
The virus is also affecting how at least one airline is doing business. Cathay Pacific is cutting back flights and asking all of its workers to take unpaid leave. It was already reeling from anti-government protests. Now the employees are worried about layoffs. Here's Christy Listow from Hong Kong.
Cathay Pacific would like to take you on a tour of Asia.
Frequent flyers of Cathay Pacific may love or loathe the classic ads from decades ago, promoting award-winning service and gorgeous flight attendants from, and I quote, 10 Asian lands. Today, this Hong Kong-born flight attendant has an expression you cannot see. She wears a mask during the outbreak and to protect her identity as she speaks frankly about keeping her job using the pseudonym Emily.
Worrying that there might be redundancy or even, redundancy is the worst.
Emily has been a Cathay cabin crew member for 7 years. She enjoys her job, but fears for the future. Cathay usually flies about 34 million passengers every year, serving over 200 cities around the world from its hub at Hong Kong International Airport.
The outbreak has hammered Cathay Pacific and the global airline industry as passengers cancel their travel plans and governments impose travel restrictions against recent visitors to mainland China. Analysts say the industry can get hit harder than SARS, which cost global airlines $7 billion.
The collapse in passenger numbers has forced Cathay to slash flights worldwide by 30% and flights to mainland China by a whopping 90%.
Ready to eat some cookies?
Cathay initially took a neutral stance as the protests began. Then Chinese state media slammed the airline's workers for taking part in what it called illegal demonstrations. Beijing banned any Cathay staff involved in the protests from flying into China. Cathay's former CEO and chief commercial officer resigned, and a culture of fear unfolded as the airline had cracked down on staff involved in the demonstrations. Workers tell CNN many were fired. Cathay says dismissals were all made within regulation.
virus is also affecting how at least one airline is doing.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47.
Certainly hope so.
We have the NRA on the ropes. We can take the most dangerous weapons from the most dangerous people.
High-capacity magazines and anything resembled for an AR-15 or an AK-47 cannot be sold in this country.
I will get that done as President of the United States because this is not about policy. This is personal.
Some folks will say, look, you can't draw the line. You can't say this kind of weapon is okay and that not. Because that violates the Second Amendment. Because it's, shall not be infringed. And we got to remember that that is just not true.
I will ban by executive order the importation of assault weapons.
Assault weapons should not be on the streets of America. I'm the only candidate on this stage calling for a ban and buyback of every single assault weapon in America.
Hello YouTube, it's me Justin. It is February 15th, 2020. It is approximately 9:36 p.m. Central Time. I just received a phone call from Dr. Paul Cottrell about 30 minutes ago. I made a quick video and I tried to upload it 3 different times and YouTube kept kicking it out. So I figured I would go live real quick. I won't be looking at the chat. What I wanted to tell you, the link, if you've seen it already, Dr. Paul Cottrell received a phone call, a voicemail from somebody stating that their wife actually works in the medical field in New York, and that there are many cases of the coronavirus in the state of New York. Dr. Paul Cottrell, like I said, just called me about 30 minutes ago. He's coming back from Boston and was telling me about it, and I want to put out a video with his permission to keep an eye out tomorrow on the interview. And the reason why we got to keep, he's basically a whistleblower and does not want to jeopardize his wife's job, nor put himself or family in harm's way. So once again, Dr. Paul Cottrell is going to honor that, but he's definitely doing an interview with him, either via the phone, I'm not sure exactly how, and then, which I thought was pretty neat, after talking to Dr. Paul, he's going to be giving Senator Chuck Schumer a phone call tomorrow.
or as many as he can until he gets a hold of somebody else or somebody. So, yeah, I'm not, you know, I know there's a lot of people that are skeptical, but, you know, if anything, he's a very smart man, and when it comes to biology, etc. Like I said, I did a video. It came out, not too my own horn, it came out really good, but YouTube kept booting it out. So anyways, pretty much he has talked to this person, and he said it's going to he's going to break the story wide open. And I don't see why it's a fairy tale, or how it could be a fairy tale, that New York State, with all the corruption, with Bill de Blasio, Cuomo, all these whack jobs in New York, would try to suppress the fact that the coronavirus is in New York. New York City, different parts, Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York, babe, it's fucking here.
I got off the phone with him. I told him I'd make a video.
You better fucking kiss us. Ugh. Kiss fucking the world as we know it goodbye.
I figured I'd come live to you all. So tomorrow, keep an eye out for Dr. Paul Cottrell interviewing the, which I would call the whistleblower. And let's see what happens. He might break this thing wide open, expose the truth that there are people that are infected. This isn't fear mongering, this isn't fear porn.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? Where the fuck you been?
There are people in
just chilling. Man, are you trying to help me?
You would like to know.
Trying to help you do what?
So,
you want to help me do the diamond casino heist?
So,
Fuck no, dude.
Why not?
I'm extremely tired.
There's many better things we could be doing.
I know, but I like to do it.
Dude, the world's over, so we better do listen, the world's over, so you better have fun while you can tonight. The coronavirus is in Buffalo right now.
What's the coronavirus?
What's the coronavirus? You're tripping, bruh. You need to go Google the coronavirus ASAP, because we're all gonna die. It's a bioengineered weapon. Well, I'm not gonna die. I don't think you'll die if you know God, and you could just pray. He'll protect you, but other than that, even if you stay in the house, bro, there's no way to eat, there's no way to get your food and drinks and whatever, dude. It's gonna be a nightmare for everyone. Nah, it's gonna be a nightmare. Listen, it's gonna be a nightmare. Trust me. And the hospitals are filling up. Fuck no, dude. If you want to make some money, play poker. How come you haven't even done that with me yet? Nah, you hardly get any money and you gotta split it, so fuck that.
But he's just about as tired as I am, and he's driving back home, so let's keep an eye out for it, and when he's done...
Actual cut of the heist is $3 million. They take 900,000. The other $2 million is for us.
Via the internet.
Yeah, that's still a waste
much love
of time.
I'm not ignoring y'all. Thank you for coming in. 35 in the house, 14 thumbs up. I guarantee you we got a whole bunch of thumbs
So what's the coronavirus?
Once again...
Bruh. I can't believe that you don't know, dude. It came from China. The whole China is locked down, and now America's about to be locked down in medical martial law.
Once again, tomorrow.
It's the end of the world, bro. Perilous pestilence.
So I can't go to China right now?
You ain't even gonna be able to go to the store when this shit breaks out everywhere.
I'm in Indiana, so Buffalo's pretty far away.
It's in California, there's cases in Texas, there's cases in Buffalo, and if there's cases all over there and all over other countries, then it's definitely where you're at right now too.
I don't think the coronavirus is here yet.
I could promise you. Go look on YouTube, guarantee you someone's talking about it.
Yeah, of course people's talking about it, but shit, that don't mean
In
it's
your
here.
area. In your area. They're trying to conceal how big it is.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why would the government do something like that?
Because they created it. They're trying to depopulate the earth. They want to kill everyone.
What do you mean they're trying to depopulate the earth?
Wow, bro. How old are you? You don't know this?
I'm just fucking with you, bro. Oh, man.
I figured I would go live real quick.
I know what the coronavirus is. It's pretty serious. It's getting worse.
What I wanted to tell you,
It's fucking death in a can, dude. We're dying. We're going up, or we're not gonna die. It says in Psalm 91 that God will protect us from perilous pestilence, and that's what he's talking about. There's no better explanation for perilous pestilence other than something they created in a lab to kill people. It can survive for 48 hours in the cold, bro. That's how fucking crazy this shit is.
Damn, it could survive 2 days in the cold.
Yeah, bro. Or no, not hours, days. 28 to 48 days in the cold, it could survive. That's how sickening this shit is.
Sorry, babe. I just needed that.
It's got all different attributes from different shit, from different fucking diseases and different shit. It's got the teeth of HIV, bro. Just to say that that's how they're putting it together. That's how sick it is. It spreads from 6 feet away, when usually the transmission of a flu or something is like 2 to 3 feet. So this shit is sick, crazy, and it's coming for everyone, bro. It's gonna tag everyone. They created it to.
Oh, wow. What's up? You wanna play poker? I'm joining your session.
Yeah, as long as you don't got the virus.
Nah,
we gotta
man,
scan you before you can come into my penthouse. We gotta get
the
laser thermometer and see if you got a temp.
Shit, man, what I already saw in the penthouse anyway, so.
Uh-oh. You're gonna get bagged and tagged and put in quarantine, dude. What are you doing?
Called me about 30 minutes ago. He's coming back from Boston and was telling me about it. And
they're gonna put everyone in FEMA camps. It's going down, son. It's going down.
You mean they're gonna put everybody in Walmart?
Walmarts aren't gonna be Walmarts is where they're gonna keep all their military shit and all their goods, because they hide shit underground, underneath the Walmarts. So that's where they're gonna that's where they're gonna sell the water. Or give it out, or what? The food, the water, the medical supplies.
Look at this, babe.
And then they're gonna fucking use the FEMA camps to lock your ass down. It's gonna be like a little prison. And if you start to run, there's guards right at the fucking gate. They'll shoot you down.
They ain't gonna get me.
They say it's funner than a summer camp.
Really?
It's funner than a summer camp. I'm fucking dead. That's what the one bitch said in the video. I almost shit myself. Funner than a summer camp.
So what's up? You wanna invite me to your penthouse?
Told you, bro. You gotta get debugged before you come in.
Well, nah. Call him off your phone.
Cause you know he ain't got a fever. Look at this shit, babe. It's in Buffalo, New York, right now. He's about to do an interview with a doctor from New York. He said it's in the city and it's in Buffalo right now. Oh, this is shit, dude. This is shit!
Family in harm's way. So, once again, Dr. Paul Cottrell is going to honor that, but he's definitely doing an interview with them, either via the phone. I'm not sure exactly how, and then, which I thought was pretty neat. After talking to Dr. Paul, he's going to be giving Senator Chuck Schumer a phone call tomorrow, or as many as he can until he gets a hold of somebody else or somebody. So, yeah, I'm not, I know there's a lot of people that are skeptical, but, if anything, he's a very smart man, and when it comes to biology, etc. Like I said, I did a video. It came out, not too my own horn, it came out really good, but YouTube kept.
We're going down. Well, they're going down. We're
So
not.
anyways,
The world's going down. They're going down.
Pretty much, he has talked to this person.
Like the old Doyles.
And he said it's going to he's going to break the story wide open.
Break it wide open.
I don't see why.
Hope they don't kill him.
It's a fairy tale, or how it could be a fairy tale, that New York State.
So what's up, man? Where you at, buddy?
With Bill de Blasio,
what, Bubs?
Whack jobs in New York to try to suppress the fact that coronavirus is in New York. New York City, different parts, Buffalo, New York, etc. So anyways, I just want to put that out. Got off the phone with him. I told him
that shit will go in the air and fucking infect everyone. You don't even need a person. It'll just be in the air, dude. What the fuck?
So tomorrow, keep an eye out for...
You get hit with the wind, dude, you got the coronavirus.
Interviewing the, which I would call the whistleblower. And let's see what happens. He might break this thing wide open, expose the truth that there are people that are infected. This isn't fear mongering, this isn't fear porn, etc. But if there are people in New York and you have family in New York, or if you're in New York, you would like to know the truth. So hopefully we hear the truth tomorrow. So much love to you all. I'm extremely tired. And I could have gone live with Dr. Paul, but he's just about as tired as I am, and he's driving back home. So let's keep an eye out for it, and when he's done with the interview, he'll shoot me the link, and then we'll share it via the internet. All right, much love. I'm not ignoring y'all. Thank you for coming in. 35 in the house, 14 thumbs up. I guarantee we got a whole bunch of thumbs down.
They're doing shit to purposely spread
Once
it.
Again,
that's the fucking crazy part. It says 14 days of quarantine and 28 days to show symptoms. So, what the fuck? They know they're gonna have it or show symptoms, but instead of keeping them 28 days, they're only keeping these people for 2 weeks.
What's up, Brother Vern, Sister Rhonda, Sister Crystal, Mark, Brother Mark, Pocket 2, I see you all, Sister D. Once again, tomorrow, Dr. Paul Cottrell will be having an interview with the whistleblower that said, hey, my wife is a nurse. There are a lot of people that are infected in New York State that they are not reporting on. So let's just wait till tomorrow and see exactly what kind of news we get. So, fear no man, never fear death, dear right with God, fight the good fight, and always stay rock and loaded. God bless.
Now to the concerning new development with the coronavirus. Now, the number of cases just in mainland China has surged past 63,000, with more than 5,000 new cases reported in just the last 24 hours. The increase comes after authorities began using a broader definition in diagnosing people, which is believed to account for much of the increase in cases. The Chinese government is now seeking plasma from surviving coronavirus patients in hopes of developing a new treatment to control the spread of the virus. Morning Joe's medical contributor Dr. Dave Campbell spoke to local officials in New York City to see what preventative measures they are taking to combat a potential outbreak here.
Now, the virus that we're talking about having to do, a lot of people think that goes away in April with the heat, as the heat comes in. Typically, that will go away in April. We're in great shape. President Trump.
We're in great shape. What does that even mean? It doesn't go away in the fucking in the warm.
For any of us in public life to pretend to replace the doctors who know best and to put out theories that might in fact cause people to underestimate the problem.
Bring us up to date on where we are in New York City with preparation and prevention for the novel coronavirus.
We do not know exactly how people get this. We don't know the full effect of it, but I'll tell you something. We have an extraordinary public health apparatus here in New York City. And what became clear to me was it was really about telling the people of our city, this is something we can handle, but you got to follow some basic rules.
We checked in with those health officials to see how the looming threat of a coronavirus outbreak has affected their day-to-day responsibilities. What does the average New Yorker need to know about the coronavirus here and now?
The risk to New Yorkers is still very low, but the city is prepared and very prepared to respond if it escalates.
If it escalates, it's already here, dude.
Quarantine.
This is yesterday.
Coming in from the Hubei province for 14 days, and then the rest of mainland China, they would be doing in-home quarantine.
In-home quarantine, that's what's coming in next week, guaranteed.
With this is we have identified a quarantine facility.
We're fucked. You better tell Mr. Fox we gotta talk. Because if he wants to survive and everybody wants to survive, we need to all huddle together.
Feeding, anything that they might need while they're in that quarantine situation.
Our next stop was the esteemed Bellevue Hospital Center, where we learned about the differences and similarities between coronavirus and traditional strains of influenza.
The coronavirus is part of a family of known viruses. There are 4 strains that we see commonly here in New York City and across the country that cause the flu, and up to
4 strains.
Can be very familiar. If you've had travel to the affected areas in China and you're not feeling well and you've returned within the last 14 days, call your healthcare provider and get tested.
What does the mask do? Is it protecting the person, and how does it do that?
Having a mask in place doesn't protect them, but it keeps them from spreading the virus to others.
How are you helping New Yorkers prevent the stigma that is attached to this infection?
This outbreak is because of a virus. It's not because of a group of people. Fear is not an excuse for spreading bigotry and spreading misinformation.
Finally, we spoke to special pathogen expert Dr. Madad, who discussed how government support, or the lack thereof, affects research, response, and treatment for outbreaks. China locked down a lot of its borders, and the United States is doing that to a certain extent. What's the logic there? Will that work?
Historically, we've seen that these types of travel bans and restrictions have not worked, because one of the things that we don't want to do is take away the public risk. And so if the folks are fearful of coming forward, it gets harder for public health to do any contact tracing.
Tell us a little bit about antiviral medications that could treat the disease.
So what's up, man? Are we gonna play this blackjack or no?
Are you in the penthouse? It's not blackjack, it's poker.
Is there a market for it? There's a big
Poker?
hype in the beginning, and then it dissipates. And so there needs to be political will, and there needs to be financial support.
Could we prevent future epidemics, future special pathogens?
So these are we can lower the human toll, the economic toll, and the social toll that it takes on just countries in general. We're able to respond faster,
Yep,
better,
I know.
more efficiently.
Not stop you from going about your life. Should not stop you from going to Canada. I wouldn't do that today myself. Until we know fully how to handle this virus, we have to assume it'll be with us for a long time. We have to assume it may throw curveballs at us, and be in a vigilant state as a city, as a nation, until this crisis is over.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.
We're going to continue this conversation right here on set with Mike and with Alicia Levine. She's chief strategist at BNY Mellon Investment Management. And Alicia, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
I want to start just with your take on
Are you gonna send the invite now or come inside?
That's right, because the street has a consensus that more or less the hit to growth is going to be limited to the first quarter, and it's going to be about a 2% hit to growth. But if you start running some baseline numbers, you really see that your hit to growth is actually much deeper in the first quarter. That in itself may not matter as long as it's a V-shaped recovery. But the issue is, does the depth of the hit actually take on a life of its own? So let's just run some numbers here. About 300 million workers in China are migrant workers. Those 300 million people have not been on the roads, either cars or trains or planes. So you don't have workers going to the factories right now. So it's 1/3 of your workforce is offline.
And it's a population the size of the entire United States, practically.
Exactly. So that's 1/3 of your workforce.
Look at the stocks; they're all going down
15% of that workforce
because of this shit.
Underemployed.
The stock market's about to crash.
Actually heard of an unemployment rate in China?
And it's all planned.
And it's actually the official rate.
They're plotting this shit for years.
4% unemployment for the last 15 years.
It was their 2020 vision to pull it all down.
The underemployment rate's 14%.
Sick fucks.
That is the size of a very, very large European country underemployed. You marry that with a huge hit to growth in the first quarter, and then you start spiraling out from there. And that's your tail risk. It's both longer and fatter on the left side than I think that the market is really pricing in right now.
Is that a problem simply for stocks in China, for stocks in Asia, or is that a problem that ripples all the way back here in the United States?
It winds up rippling back here if it's not confined to the first quarter, because you're really disrupting supply chains here. So you don't have finished goods coming out of China, you have all the components of the supply chain. So that's really what's going to hit here. Port traffic here in the U.S. was down 13% at the end of January, and that's only with half a month hit because of coronavirus and the stopping of all kinds of traffic coming out of China. So it's just something to keep an eye on. I think Wall Street's not modeling this correctly.
Yeah, Mike, that is not something that I've heard around the table much at all.
No, the idea that, well, first of all, I do think you're seeing it to some small degree in first quarter earnings forecasts. They've been dragged lower, and what's been fascinating is the market seems willing to say, fine, we'll just push out the date when we're supposed to get this lift in earnings growth, and for the meantime, we'll just hide in the secular growth stocks and the defensive stocks. So that's this dynamic where it seems more about which things work and where the pain is administered rather than the overall market trying to readjust to this potential.
And the key thing here really is the V-shaped recovery. So what we're pricing in is that no matter how far down we go, we get that V-shape. And the thing you have to ask yourself is, what if that doesn't happen, right? So if you look at daily traffic on the roads, it's flatlined. 1.5% of China GDP is actually construction. There have been no sales, okay? So if you just compare what's happened 2 weeks after Chinese New Year this year compared to the previous 4 years, there's no activity.
All right, get in the car, bro. We're going to the casino. I'll be right back.
I think that's probably right. However, we won't hear that. So China is forced to say by the end of 2020 it's doubled growth. So the official number for the year is going to come in at 5.6 or 5.7% for the year. But the real number is going to be much lower.
Very quickly, what would you tell people to do with stocks in the United States right now?
Look, if you're worried about tail risk here, this is 2019 redux, right? U.S. is the strongest house in a bad block. And you have growth, you've got earnings here, you've got an economy we think picking up by the middle of the year here. We see wage growth by the end of the year and actually some inflation here by the end of the year. So it's the same trade that you had last year.
Oh, fuck. Thank you, Lord, for these cookies. Thank you, Lord, for your protection.
Now, coronavirus is now a greater global threat than terrorism, says the World Health Organization, calling it the worst enemy you can ever imagine. Look on stock, which is why the government is right to have passed emergency laws this week to force people into handcuffs if they refuse to go into or stay in quarantine.
Nice.
We need to wake up to this threat because this virus has killed more people than SARS, with the elderly and the vulnerable most at risk. It's already infiltrated schools, doctors' surgeries and prisons here, and globally, tens of thousands have been infected with over 1,000 dead. Yet, the government and the Department of Health are still playing it down, still allowing spores from China to come here every day and protecting the identity of carriers as they unwittingly spread the disease. This, despite Professor Pio, a microbiologist who co-discovered Ebola, saying Britain is likely to be hit by a major outbreak. The problem is we live in a country that in recent years hasn't been hit by any major viral threat. We watch movies about it, but we think it's sci-fi and that it can't happen here. But it can, and it is.
It's interesting you reference movies because I think it was Dustin Hoffman in Outbreak where you see people, and that's what I'm afraid makes me really, really cautious. Police officers to put people in handcuffs and effectively seal them in units really, really frightens me. But if you've got someone, the only way you're going to contain it. So one point where I am rather.
You hear this guy right now talking about handcuffs?
No. The biggest economic, just as Britain emerged into an exciting new dawn, we effectively bolt the door. Hang on, say bolt the door in the face of a country that is worth 17, 20, 25% of the global
Until it
economy.
peaks, which is about March, they think. But other countries have already closed the doors. The US, Australia, New Zealand, Saudi.
Alright, what's up, man?
This is
Huh?
the thing, and I think you
Are we rolling?
people, and I get why
I don't know. Are we rolling?
But you know,
No, we're not. You're just trolling.
are walking weapons of mass destruction.
Nah, we're rolling,
Yes,
dude.
they are. You know, the thing is, I keep on hearing stories
We're
about
going.
flu every year kills thousands of people.
Barely.
Yes, it does. It kills the
This is
elderly.
a fast
Actually,
car.
This virus is going to kill more than
No,
that.
it's not.
It's so fast,
And
dude.
that's many, many thousands of people. And when you say,
This shit is fast as a motherfucker.
saying Britain is likely to take a major hit, we should listen.
What I find interesting about this subject is that, you know, last week on this show you had a doctor on who was saying we should all be aware, take
Yeah, man, I only have
keep
600,000, bro.
informed, but not be sensationalist about it. And here we are this week with you going, lock them up.
He's right.
And the doctor exactly what
This is my point.
The doctor is wrong, Karen.
This government have been too passive, and they've been proved to be too
I do not
passive.
agree with that at all. In fact, I am impressed by the way global health agencies have handled this. They've kept public awareness. It's a very difficult thing to calibrate. Public awareness versus panic is a really difficult thing to calibrate. And the thing about it is that everybody who has, all the cases have been identified. Everybody who has it, all the people that they are likely to have potentially have passed it on to, have been identified, which means that it is very. Yes, we should. It's not a simple thing, and we should be aware.
What happened?
But the efforts to contain it are significant and serious.
Can I just bring in the Director General of the World Health Organization? You mentioned the terrorism analogy. He does this. This is Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus speaking on Tuesday.
A virus can have more powerful consequences than any terrorist action. And that's true. And if the world doesn't want to wake up and consider this.
So now they're saying that it's a terrorist attack.
Public enemy number one.
They're blaming it on the terrorists.
I think we will learn from
They do that every time.
Now, can I just suggest perhaps how we could learn from this? We're living in an increasingly globalized world where, you're right, we are dependent on the Chinese economy, 15 to 20%, whatever it is. And so I think, considering he just himself said it's been very interesting terrorism, what perhaps we could do going forward, because whether it's SARS or MERS, or now the coronavirus, they are invariably linked to hygiene standards and cross-contamination from certain wild species of animal. We need to clamp down on that happening at war, and that may mean, regardless of which country it is, that may mean some form of collective action to enforce standards and penalties if those standards aren't met. Well, China's already doing that. Actually, they've just started to do that. They've shut down, because I think even they've realised this is going to get out of hand, So, because keep in mind, coronavirus is the third reincarnation of this particular virus. SARS and MERS are also coronavirus. It's the same strains of.
Part of the government's advice is they're telling people, if you've been somewhere that we think you might have
from. Self-isolate. Now, what in God's name does self-isolate mean? It's a really cavalier attitude. If you have a family and you come back to your house in a street of lots of houses and you're semi-detached, you have whatever, and you go home and you have a partner and you have kids, how the hell do you self-isolate in a house that maybe has two bedrooms?
In a detention centre.
No, the government telling people.
A detention center. You hear this shit?
Well, I think there should be there should be a detention
Fucking
centre.
detention centers. That's the answer.
You're put in a detention
Well,
centre.
the centre's where that would.
Put them in the center.
This thing about self-isolation, I do think that we could have more.
You're going to the center, dude. What are you doing?
Do the parents go and give the food?
How does it work?
How does that work?
You out here destroying my car, dude.
The reason those laws were passed was because a bloke in the Wirral tried to walk out of a quarantine centre where he was staying. He said, I've had enough.
In terms of what self-isolation means, I mean, the government's already said, we've had lots of advice as to what you need to do to prevent the spread of this disease, and that comes down to personal hygiene, washing your hands.
Right, that's just going to make it so nobody catches it.
When you sneeze. So, I mean, me personally, I recently went through, spent 7 hours in Istanbul airport, which is a massive international transfer hub, and so about 3 days later, I was bedbound, shivering for about 7 days straight. Coughing recently.
Have you had this? Do you think you've had this?
I went to the doctors. I went to the doctors twice just to make sure, and he gave me the all clear. So I have not got coronavirus.
How long ago was this?
But I isolated myself in my room for that 7-day period. Didn't see anybody. My flatmate, I didn't really go into close contact with him at all. So self-isolation is a thing that you can do even if you live with people.
But there has to be advisement. What is it? No one's been told. No one's been given feedback because it means different.
Where'd you go? He didn't even say if he had it or not. He's got it right now in the room.
Even economic policy, the IMF comes down heavy on them. This particular thing with viruses,
where'd you go?
An international body, maybe the World Health Organization, that enforces standards on
Wrong
hygiene
side.
and penalties for not sticking to that. Because by the way, MERS, which is the Middle Eastern version of SARS,
you can't send it already?
To human beings, and I've seen videos
what?
of animals drinking camel urine.
I said, can you send it?
You know, there needs to be
say it one more time, buddy.
I said, can you send it?
Send what?
The invite, Goofy, to the penthouse.
Nah, you're not coming in. I think you got the virus, dude. You're kicking my car. This is like that, fucking bird flu movie. Fucking bird box. We're living in the bird box right now, bud.
A lone person doing that, but the live markets he referred to
I know.
can be clamped down.
Why weren't you given Steve?
Better get your bandanas.
I don't think we should have been given his name at all.
He's the so-called super
Yes,
infected.
he's the
person
super
who's
infected.
returned from the
Because not to name and shame, of course not. But there will be people who have been close to him, who have been near him, who need to know, so they can report to a centre. They can be tested.
Why shouldn't we know his identity, Rachel?
Well, because it creates stigma and panic and scapegoating. And the thing about it is that, listen, this particular individual did everything that he was supposed to do. Everybody who was potentially at risk was tracked and identified. And I feel like if you name people, then you not only then that you start stigmatizing people, but you create a sense of panic, when the reality is that in his case, it was actually managed and contained.
He infected the 11 people in Europe who got it.
And you've effectively called them a weapon of mass destruction.
Exactly, yeah.
And we've got to also remember, in terms of what you're suggesting, it's one.
Yes, it's clear.
You can't suggest both things. Either your plan is that we forcibly isolate people, or we name and shame them. Doing both doesn't make sense.
We only forcibly isolate them if they won't go into quarantine. We don't just grab them and shove them in and lock them up.
Which happened once.
Well, that's why they had to pass a law, Rachel.
Well, on the basis of one case, they passed this draconian law.
You see, you're like the person this guy's talking about on the screen here. You're not getting it. You're not getting the potential. You're not getting
I absolutely get it. I just have a different reaction to you. I absolutely share your sense of concern. I just have a different reaction to it.
We can't be talking about civil liberties and the human rights of a guy when the rest of the planet is at risk. We can't. It's not about naming and shaming. It's about contacting the people who he was close to. That's all.
What the fuck? The weirdest shit.
People now, coronavirus is now a greater global threat than.
We're going to continue this conversation right here on the set with Mike and with Alicia Levine. She's chief strategist at BNY Mellon Investment Management. And Alicia, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Free.
A self-confessed Chinese spy who bravely outed himself on 60 Minutes last week has made news headlines around the world. Wang William LeCheng has also come under fierce attack from high-ranking Chinese government officials who dismiss him as a convicted fugitive. But the Australian government is taking the allegations aired in Nick Mackenzie's investigation very seriously. Wang William LeCheng is the first Chinese spy to ever publicly blow his cover in Australia. He's exposed secrets about China's interference operations around the world. But in exchange, he desperately wants Australia's protection.
What would happen to you if you went back to China?
试想，一个间谍的背叛组织 Imagine the consequence of a spy betraying the organization. I know very well that the Chinese Communist Party can never be trusted. Once I go back, I will be dead.
Wang's extraordinary interview with Nick Mackenzie created news around the world.
A self-confessed Chinese spy in Australia says that he's offered a trove of intelligence information.
The allegations are shocking. As expected, his claims incensed the Chinese Communist Party, which accused Wang of being a convicted fraud and wanted fugitive. They say
I was fucking with you,
this
bro.
video is him facing court in 2016.
Come on, man.
But Wang says
Man, cause I sure was finna go do my casino heist, bro, cause I'm on my mobile
the
hotspot.
Australian government's response to Wang's story has been revealing.
These matters were already under investigation.
And in an extraordinary move, Australia's National Security Agency issued a statement saying the 60 Minutes report contained allegations ASIO takes seriously. It went on to say the agency was previously aware of matters that have been reported and has been actively investigating them.
Well, the fact that ASIO has made a very rare statement today adds to the seriousness of these allegations.
We're going to continue this conversation right here on
now to
We're going to start here with the breaking news in the coronavirus story. Here's what we know as we come on the air. There is a new confirmed case of the virus here in the United States, bringing the total to 8 cases. In China, where this all started, there have now been more than 300 deaths, including 45 since yesterday. And we now have the first death outside of China, a man in the Philippines.
And we have team coverage this morning from both the U.S. and China. We begin with ABC's Clayton Sandell, who's in Riverside County, California, where 200 people have been quarantined. Clayton, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Whit. It is day 5 of the quarantine here at this military base. Those Americans evacuated from China are getting a health screening every 12 hours. Now, so far, no one is showing any symptoms, but on the East Coast, a new confirmed case in Boston and a suspected case in New York.
Come on, man.
Officials watching very closely.
Starting today, the U.S. is closing its doors.
Go get your
I already got chips. I got 100 and something thousand.
Alright, go to style accessories. Switch an accessory, like your glasses. Back out of it, wait for the load circle. Then take a seat.
Alright.
Go ahead, take a seat. And now press triangle. Then press X.
Alright.
Then press triangle, then press X.
Alright. Oh, so you're not gonna play?
I thought I had chips, but I don't right now. I bought that new car. I had to cash out.
I got a 7, an 8, and an ace.
Alright, just press X and play it. You always play it, you never fold.
Why?
Because you'll lose like everything. You win. Get up and save it.
How much did I win?
Probably 200K.
Well, I got 150.
You won 150 or did you win 50?
150.
There's no way you just won 50. You at least won 100. Switch your accessory and take a seat. If you're betting 100, you're winning 100.
Style accessory. Alright, let's have a seat.
Bet max
Max
twice.
bet. Triangle and then triangle.
We got Fez over here. Yo, what is this? Why does it smell like something's burning, babe?
I fucking lost.
Alright, now hold your PlayStation button.
Fuck that, I just closed my app already.
Alright.
You set me up for failure, huh?
Nah, this is how it works.
What do you mean that's how it works?
It's 50-50, so you could win a bunch of times or you could lose here and there. Like you do.
So I win one and lose one?
Yeah. But you can win like 4 in a row. Or you can win $1 million in one hand. Or less. By getting a perfect hand, whatever it is, you gotta see. Gotta press L3.
Have you ever won $1 million in one hand?
No, but I won 688,000 in one hand.
That is a lot of money.
Fuck it, yeah, it is. One hand. It's worth it, trust me. Just keep playing. You'll see. You'll never have money problems again.
I don't have money problems. I just like to do the heists because they're fun.
Yeah, but if you waste your time doing that, you're not gonna have time for anything else. So you're just always gonna be doing that.
It's not wasting my time. I like to do it.
I hate doing the same shit. Over and over. Hate that.
This is like my first time playing GTA in a long time, so
yeah.
I'm about to go do my diamond heist because I have the diamonds, and I never done it with the diamonds.
What do you mean you got the diamonds?
You know you can get money, gold, or diamonds.
Okay.
And I have the diamonds for the first time.
You gotta do it to unlock it.
What do you mean? It's different stuff that goes in the boat every time.
Oh, you could just have to pick it?
No, whatever is there, whatever's in there when you go to look, that's what you're stealing.
Oh, so it just sets up by itself and you just gotta hope for the best?
Yeah, you hope you get the diamonds, because that's a 3 million take out of that one.
I thought 2.6 was the max, bud. Man, that wind is crazy out there, huh?
Force blocking foreign nationals who recently traveled to China, an effort to slow the rapid spread of novel coronavirus.
At 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the United States government will implement temporary measures to increase our abilities to detect and contain the coronavirus.
The restrictions kicking in as Massachusetts confirms its first case.
It seems to be an isolated incident.
The patient is a university student who traveled to Wuhan, China, the epicenter of the outbreak, arriving at Logan Airport Tuesday.
He's now at home in isolation.
There is no fear right now of coronavirus as far as spreading to the city of Boston, or to my knowledge, the Commonwealth.
Now he's at home in
New York,
isolation.
now joining a list of
Huh?
37.
They say he's at home in isolation.
Right. Isolation my ass. He's ordering pizzas. He's taking Ubers. He's doing all types of shit. He's going bowling. He's going fucking school clothes shopping.
Oh wow, it's only 5 people in this lobby. Wow, bro, I lost all my tips.
Suspected cases on the west.
How?
I only have 52,000 chips.
How? Because you didn't save it when I said to?
I did save it.
If you seen the circle, then there's no reason that you should have.
I did see the circle.
Anything.
That's. Oh, yep. I'm about to go do my heist.
Buddy, I'm telling you, I've been doing this for years. Not years. Months. And everybody I've been fucking with does it. And if you do it right, you never lose chips. Never.
Well, I lost tips, so.
Well, maybe you got a phone call in the middle of doing it. Or maybe you sat down while it was loading and you didn't wait until it went away. Is that the case?
I don't know.
Might have been. Just letting you know in case you want to do it. Go do your diamond heist. It's alright. There's just a solo way to make it. Could use a casino without me if you needed to. If you ain't got a penthouse.
Coast.
Just checking in here from day 4 of the quarantine.
Those 195 Americans evacuated from Wuhan last week, including kids, will be monitored over 2 weeks for symptoms.
We're just making the best of it, enjoying the weather. The weather has been beautiful, and just kind of making the best of it while we're out here and trying to keep a positive attitude.
There are now 8 confirmed novel coronavirus cases in 5 states.
We still have a low risk to the American public.
Yeah, sure you do, bud.
We want to keep it at a low risk.
But if the outbreak continues to spread and more evacuations are needed, the U.S. military is designating bases in Colorado, California, and Texas that could house
it's
1,000
everywhere.
people in quarantine.
1,000 people are in quarantine right now.
Infecting the economy. Apple and Starbucks closing stores in China, and airlines, United, American, and Delta, canceling all China flights. California and Texas that could house 1,000 people in quarantine.
At a low risk.
But if the outbreak continues to spread and more evacuations are needed, the U.S. military is designating bases in Colorado,
Babe, look.
California,
These are all FEMA
Texas
camps.
that could.
Travis Airfield, Fort Carson, Lackland Air Force Base, Marine Corps Air Station, California. So California, Colorado, Texas, and I'm sure there's a few in New York and Florida. Unreal. Here it comes.
Could house 1,000
Are you scared?
Fuck no, I'm not scared. I've been waiting for this shit for years.
The virus now infecting the economy.
Do you got an underground bunker already ready with Wi-Fi?
Oh, I got my plan, my dude. It's on.
Are you gonna do this heist with me?
Come on, man. I can't. I ain't got time for this.
Alright.
I gotta get prepared, dude. I gotta fill up some water jugs, dude.
Have a little fun today, hopefully, when they all gather to watch the Super Bowl. Eva?
All right, Clayton, thank you.
Hi everyone, George
Fucking watch the
Thanks
Super
for
Bowl.
checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
We're gonna go catch the coronavirus and watch the Super Bowl and do the casino heist. Click on the right if you want to see this video one more time. If you didn't fucking hear it correct. It's over, nigga. I'll be right back.
You got the corona. They're about to start handcuffing dudes and bringing them to fucking quarantine centers, and I ain't gonna be one of them. You ready, D?
calling fucking Jerry tomorrow. I'll be like, Jerry, we're going underground. You know where we're living. In that little village. Underground. The underground village.
Let's see. I just need one more person to join.
Let's do coronavirus. Chigga. I ain't even smoking them. 'Tis not me.
You said what? What? Microphone.
Mic check, what?
You're not doing it with me, huh? That's cool if you're not. You just say no.
I told you, man, I ain't got time like that. I ain't even gonna be on for that long tonight.
Oh, you're not?
Nah. I was thinking about jumping on Red Dead for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If it's gonna be our last week in the natural world and everything's gonna go to shit, I might as well play some Red Dead.
You think that's really gonna happen?
I know for a fact that's happening right now, buddy. As we
You
speak,
think so?
it's over. Trust me.
Oh, for real?
Give it a week. Trust me.
Alright, I'll see you in a week.
Medical martial law, and they're gonna be going door to door collecting guns, talking about a wellness check.
They're not gonna be collecting my guns.
Taking people to FEMA.
They ain't taking my guns.
Alright.
They can't come in my house without a warrant.
They don't need a warrant, buddy. That's medical martial law means they don't need a warrant for anything.
Yeah, they do.
They don't need a warrant if it's medical martial law. Trust me. They got the right to fucking strip you naked and shoot you in the head with medical martial law, and they wouldn't even tell anybody about it. Those are the rules of engagement. Yep.
Really?
Really.
Oh my gosh.
These fuckers are sick, bro. You have no idea. They've been plotting this for years. They're coming.
They're coming for who?
For all of us. They want to.
Why? I didn't do anything.
They want to kill 90% of the population, which will leave 250,000 people left on the planet after it was at 7 billion. So that's a lot of people. That's everyone, bro. No matter.
That's all the rich people.
Nah, that's everyone, no matter which way you look at it.
Even Donald Trump's gonna go?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he might survive. There's two Donald Trumps, one with the red tie and one with the blue tie. There's fucking clones out here. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Straight clone machines. Dave Chappelle's a fucking clone. Most of the stars are probably cloned. Because that's their insurance policy. And if most celebrities are cloned, you could bet your fucking ass the political people that are mad old and still surviving and running for fucking political shit. You got stem cell research. You go to Nicaragua and fucking hook up yourself to that stem cell. You won't have coronavirus. You'll live. That's what they'll do. They'll survive. We won't. Well, God will protect the ones that believe that He'll protect them. The ones that don't, and the ones that aren't connected with Him, they're in danger, for sure. So get right, that's my advice. And then God will hold you down.
So sometimes there is a risk that they will tamp down and lie to you about. Sometimes there's not a risk, and for their purposes, they will lie to you about it. That's why we went through these various scenarios with John SARS and swine. They were saying, well, you know, we've only got a few labs that are testing it. And one guy comes out and says, yeah, all the ones I've tested, nobody has this. Or Cheryl Atkinson, you know, exposing it with the swine flu. And they rush people to get their swine flu vaccine that hasn't been tested, and we had a lot of very serious side effects with that back in 2009, if you remember. And now they're saying, we've got to rush this stuff out. So, you know, they are involved in this. And again, the Bill and Melinda Gates. Bill Gates has got an obsession with pandemics and with vaccinations. And the Gates Foundation donated $189,000 to the Fulbright Institute to hold the patent for this coronavirus back in 2013. In November of 2019, they noted on their website that the Gates Foundation funded a, quote, livestock antibody hub for the sum of $5.5 million. And then it gets even more interesting on this InfoWars article. Bill and Melinda Gates are behind a global pandemic exercise that focuses on this very virus, the coronavirus. In October of last year, 2019, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Bloomberg School of Public Health and the World Economic Forum co-hosted an event in New York City. They had policymakers, business leaders, health officials. They worked together on a simulated coronavirus outbreak. They called it Event 201. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Joining us now is John Rappaport. Of course, his website is No More Fake News, and he's written extensively about prior epidemics that we've had declared by the World Health Organization. We've had a couple of Ebola, we had Zika virus, we had SARS and so forth. He's written about those. He's got something to say about this coronavirus epidemic outbreak that they're talking about now. And if we look at the headlines that are coming out, a lot of scary headlines that are put out everywhere about this. This is why I talked about so much today these different health issues that are real and very concerning, that have been long-term problems that are completely ignored, whether we're talking about cell phone radiation becoming 5G or you know, these other issues. Meanwhile, they focus on banning vaping, banning stem cells, and continue to push vaccines. I mean, we've got cases now, they say they have a possible coronavirus case here in Texas from somebody who traveled
Tom
to
Connors
Wuhan.
here. How can I help
We
you,
have
sir?
the Washington State
Perfect.
man in
Safe
his 30s
travels.
who just came back from Wuhan, was feeling sick, so they have put him in an isolation, Ebola-proof room. He's being treated by a robot. But there are pictures of people collapsed on the street in Wuhan, a city of 11 million people. And reports that the death toll has now risen to 26 as China puts more and more cities on lockdown. They have banned travel across China on the busy Chinese New Year's holiday. A very important economic time for them. And so I want to get John's take on this. Joining us now is John Rappaport, No More Fake News. Thank you for joining us, John.
Hi, David. Good to be here.
Tell us a little bit about, first of all, you got an article that came out yesterday, China virus epidemic, the Gong Show on roller skates. Why are you skeptical about this?
Because I've covered fake epidemics for the last 30 years. And West Nile, SARS, swine flu, bird flu, Zika, and inevitably they all wind up in the same place. pressure to take any vaccine at any time, which is one of the main motivations. And then you've also got the fact that any flu symptoms, ordinary run-of-the-mill flu, under the pressure of some announcement about a new disease and a new virus, can be called that new disease. So people are very afraid. They'll jam the hospitals, which they have in the past, because they have a cough, or they have a fever, or they have fatigue or weakness, or whatever. That's the ordinary flu symptoms. But now suddenly they're being told that this is the most horrible thing that's ever been devised, and they're going to probably die. And so they collapse, they rush into hospitals, all kinds of things happen.
Yeah, I've talked about this, the flu situation, and I've had people on with pictures of the documents that they send to doctors and say, well, you know, if you think it's the flu and they've got fever and cold-like symptoms, don't even send it in to us to analyze anymore. Just diagnose it, and then they include that in their statistics. But of course, the other statistics that they don't want you to see is that the flu shot has more adverse effects than any of the other vaccines because, again, it is more widely distributed. And when we're talking about everything's happening in Virginia this last week with the Second Amendment rallies and so forth, what a lot of people have not focused on is the fact that the Democrats there have two different mandatory vaccine bills that they're pushing through for kids. And one of them will basically open it up so that they can force you to get a couple of hundred vaccines that are currently under development. I mean, this is an open-ended thing. They can mandate anything to you at any time, and of course, the fear factor is a big part of those vaccine mandates.
Every time there's a so-called epidemic, that is the message that's loud and clear. If we develop a vaccine, you're going to have to take it. You must take it. Everybody must. And that spreads out to the idea that you must take all vaccines all the time. You know, what is being overlooked here is, I believe there's good reason to suspect there's some kind of an operation going on here against China. Because, first of all, you've got the Chinese New Year, which most people don't understand. It is the biggest annual human migration on Earth. Hundreds of billions of people are on the move. And this starts tomorrow, or it would have started tomorrow, except for all the lockdowns now across China. Wuhan, the city where this so-called epidemic is focused of 11 billion people, is called the Chicago of China. In other words, it is the central hub and transport center for travel through rail and roads all over China, especially central China. You've got a GDP, which is, business, how much business is produced by Wuhan every year? $288 billion. This is a gigantic center of economics. You've got 230 foreign Fortune 500 companies operating there from 80 different countries. So this is all being shut down at a time when the Chinese economy is experiencing something of a downturn, partly because of the tariffs that have been laid on. So this is something that people should be looking at here. Is this a group of globalists, for example, who are saying to China, we're running another test on you, boys, because we want you in the club.
Yeah.
We want you to be part of the world controlling entity, and we're going to prop up this idea of a massive epidemic to put a giant dent in your economy at the most crucial time possible.
And of course, we've seen China use as a beta test site over and over again for all these different biometric surveillance, the social credit system, all these different aspects. They roll it out. Since massive censorship we had for years talked about the giant firewall of China.
You there?
They have been the beta test site for these people, and now we've got China in Wuhan. They're building a 1,000-bed hospital. They've got 40 million people now quarantined over these various cities, and they have soldiers wearing face masks, screening people, and controlling them. This is, I think, you couldn't, if you wanted to have a test for a pandemic, which is something that Bill Gates has always been saying, we're not prepared for this, so we gotta run a drill on this. Well, this is a great way to do this in China, isn't it?
It's a perfect place because of the iron control of the dictatorship over the people. And when the authorities say, this is horrible, this is deadly, you're under threat, and so on and so forth, if you have any symptoms at all, you probably have this deadly new virus. The population tends to respond in lockstep, and the control factor is enormous there. So, as you say, it's a perfect place to test out these kinds of control to see what happens to the population. One of the things that they've obviously seen is, as I said, if you've got any symptom, a cough, you think you may have a fever, you feel weak, so on and so forth, you probably have the disease. We don't need to test you or diagnose you. Report to the hospital. And now you've got thousands of people suddenly showing up in hospitals, hysterical, afraid, in crowds, under guns of soldiers and so on. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, we actually kind of saw that in Duma when they had the so-called gas attack. You had white helmets going there. People were suffering respiratory issues because the bombing campaign was so intense. They were having respiratory issues from the dust. The white helmet comes in and goes, it's sarin gas or whatever, and everybody panicked and everybody thought they had it. We'll be right back with John Rappaport. Welcome back. We're talking to John Rappaport with more fake news. We've talked about, and we're going to talk about coming up in this segment, the past epidemics like SARS and swine flu and other things like that. What did we learn from these? Or did we learn anything? Are we going to keep falling for the same trick once again that we did in these previous epidemics? But, John, it seems to me like there's a lot of different possibilities with this. Number one, the fake news aspect, which I think has been a part, and you documented it, in a lot of these previous so-called epidemics. It could also be that something accidentally escaped a lab. There is a bio lab that was set up in 2017 was the first one that they had in China, and it was put there in Wuhan. Could something have accidentally escaped the lab? We had Allison Young with USA Today. Thinking of Cheryl Atkinson, you got a reference to her in one of these research pieces. But Allison Young at USA Today documented a great number of ridiculous, unforced errors at these bio labs across the United States by the CDC and other places. And one of the ones most famous is when they accidentally shipped live anthrax around to people. So you can do things accidentally, or you can do them deliberately to release it as a bioweapon, as a test. Maybe there's a profit motive. Many people have looked at the company that owns a patent on coronavirus, and of course that company is funded by the Gates Foundation, the World Health Organization. Or then there's the explanation that they gave us that it jumped from, I think, bats now to snakes, and from snakes to people, or whatever. That's the official story right now. So let's cover all those. Let's talk about the fake news aspect first, John, and what has happened in previous epidemics like swine flu and SARS. What did we learn in retrospect?
Yeah, and I think it's important to do this because it shows you've got hindsight. You can look back. You can remember, hopefully, all the hysteria that's just like the hysteria now. And the fear, and this is the end, and 100 million people are going to die, and so on. And then all of a sudden you realize, no, in the case of SARS, which they still call an epidemic, that was 2003, their own figures are 800 people died out of 7 billion. So let's look at swine flu, for example. 2009, if people remember, going back into ancient history.
Wait, before you leave SARS, because in your article here, is this a covert operation? You point out, and of course it was the first time World Health Organization said this is a pandemic or whatever. I think there's like 5 of them that they've officially designated that way. First one in 2003. You pointed out that it was just 10 labs that belonged to the World Health Organization Nobody outside of that was testing people for SARS, and eventually a Canadian biologist who worked for the World Health Organization, Frank Plummer, told the press that he was quite puzzled what he was seeing. He said, more and more, we have SARS patients who don't have the SARS virus at all.
Yes, exactly. So these 10 labs actually, quote, discovered the SARS virus. No outsiders allowed, right? And then this microbiologist, Frank Plummer, walked off the reservation one day and started talking to the press and said, you know, it's approaching zero right now. These people that are supposedly have SARS have no trace of the virus whatsoever. And it's very puzzling. No kidding.
What is that friggin' smell?
Once you have that kind of situation, you can't
Smell
even
that?
say that you have a new disease. You're just talking
Smells like
about
burning hair.
ordinary flu symptoms. So they blew this
Bad.
up. The World Health Organization declared a travel advisory against Toronto. Don't go to Toronto. Cost merchants in the city several $billions. They were contemplating a lawsuit against the World Health Organization afterwards, but it fell apart. And, you know, business as usual. In the case of swine flu, it was even worse because in the summer of 2009, at the height of the so-called epidemic, and again, fear, everybody has to get the vaccine, you know, the world is going to end. The Centers for Disease Control in the United States was reporting thousands of cases of swine flu in America. But Cheryl Atkinson, who at the time was a star investigative reporter, stopped counting cases of swine flu secretly, but that's their main job, is to count and report. Meanwhile, they're saying there's thousands of cases, so why is this happening? And she discovered why, because overwhelmingly the blood samples from so-called swine flu patients that were being sent to labs for testing were coming back with no sign of swine flu or any other kind of flu. So the CDC had this gigantic scandal on their hands, a huge lie. They were promoting an epidemic that didn't exist at all. She wrote the story. CBS News published it on their website. I've interviewed Cheryl about this, and this is what she told me. The lawyers vetted it at CBS. Her bosses said, this is the best, most original story we've ever seen on swine flu. We're going to put it on the nightly national news television broadcast, and then they shut it down. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The whole thing went away. They never covered it again, except that I found out 3 weeks after CBS shut down the story, which would have exposed the CDC as a complete fraud and criminal. WebMD published a story where the CDC claimed, get this, that in 2009 there were 22 million cases of swine flu in the United States. So this gives you some idea of the lengths to which these criminals will go to pump up the idea of something that isn't really happening. And so based on the history, which is where I have to go because I've researched it before many times with these so-called epidemics, like Zika, another case, you know, this is where I end up. I'm very skeptical, and I don't buy into any of the mainstream propaganda until I see proof otherwise.
Yeah, so that's why your site's called No More Fake News. It's like, come on, let's not use fear-mongering to sell vaccines or to panic people, but you also point out that China is the perfect place for them to run these types of epidemic control, right? Because you've got a dictatorship there, you've got a massive concentration of people. All you have to do is, and we see the pictures of the soldiers in camouflage, you know, wearing a mask, and they stop the motorists and they, you know, hit them with a body scanner temperature, you know, reader, a handheld thing that just shine at your face to see what the temperature on your forehead is, and you've got an elevated temperature. That's it. You're quarantined. Let's see how we're going to run this quarantine thing, right?
How would, just to listeners, how would you respond if you were in an airport and you just got off a flight and and maybe the cabin was a little hot, and now a soldier is standing in front of you with a gun, okay? And he's now got this gauge that he's pointing at you to see if your temperature is a little bit elevated. And if it is, you're going to the hospital, okay? Do you
Going
think
to the FEMA
possibly?
camp, yeah.
Or,
I tell you what, I know how I would respond, John, because my temperature gets elevated every time I go through TSA. Normally.
Yeah. There you go, right? So you're a perfect candidate.
Yeah.
Off to, take him out of here, boys. This is a carrier of the virus, you know? And
Yeah,
then your
the virus of liberty, yeah.
The virus of liberty, we have to eliminate that first. That's the first thing we have to eliminate. And then we have to get everybody to take all the vaccines that we tell them to take. And what's the best way to do that? Well, we have to have these periodic epidemic hysterical fears, because then we can come in behind that with the vaccine is our only hope, and you must take it. And you condition people. This is what it's all about, conditioning people to accept whatever the authorities tell them, and they will do it, and that's the end of that.
Yeah, you've got Bill Gates telling everybody, it's inevitable, it's going to happen, we've got to vaccinate everybody. You've got the World Health Organization, which that's their business model. I mean, they have to justify their existence by every couple of years coming up with some kind of a global pandemic, and whether it is the Zika virus or the swine flu or SARS or whatever. They've done it with Ebola a couple times. And we got to take a break, but when we come back, I want to talk about the other aspect of this, because you talked about how where Ebola broke out in Africa, they had some biolabs that were right there in the area. Let's talk about the issue of something accidentally escaping these labs, because Wuhan just got the first one of these labs to go into China, and that happened just back in 2017. We'll be right back with John Rappaport. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're talking to John Rappaport of NoMoreFakeNews.com, and the first part of this coronavirus that we're looking at is this fake? Is it being hyped for business purposes, as we have seen in the past with SARS, with swine flu, these other epidemics? When I first reported on this yesterday, I said, you look at the number of people. This is a city of 11 million. They're saying that 17 people died. We have that many people dying in a weekend or two in Chicago every week, and that's an epidemic of drug prohibition and gun prohibition in that area, and that's an ongoing thing. And Chicago has a lot fewer people than they do in this area. So I said, well, it hasn't gotten that big, but now they have very rapidly reacted in an extreme way in China. As New York Post is saying, they're calling it a, quote, state of war. That's what the Wuhan government officials are saying. Strictly implement emergency response requirements, enter into a state of war, and implement wartime measures to resolutely curb the spread of this epidemic, said the official report. And so this is the authoritarian, the totalitarian response to this that we're seeing from the Chinese government. And perhaps if this is a deliberate epidemic that's been released by some of these people, it would serve their purposes to have this happen in China. And but we've now had this quarantine stuff spread to 13 different cities in this province. That is 40 million people now on lockdown. They've only had 2 deaths outside of Wuhan, they say, according to this. And they say the total number of confirmed cases is 900 plus, but there's no way to independently confirm that. So, that's looking at it from the fake news standpoint. But let's talk about some of these other things, because we have seen outbreaks, John, of things like Ebola, and you've called attention to the fact that we have biological weapons labs that have been put in Africa in places where the Ebola outbreak has come out. We are suspicious that that was something that was maybe accidentally released out of these labs, or even intentionally released out of these labs.
Africa is a whole different story. Yes, bioweapons labs, but also major corporations. Coca-Cola is involved, other agricultural corporations that take over the land, release toxic chemicals. When I researched Ebola back several years ago, I discovered that